Nigel Farage hints at new campaign to end the EU as he welcomes Boris Brexit deal. Nigel Farage said he will be focusing his efforts on bringing down the European Union after Boris Johnson finally secured a Brexit trade deal with the bloc. Nigel Farage suggested he will still be taking an interest in the way the European Union conducts itself to monitor the bloc's undemocratic tendencies. The former British MEP and leader of the Brexit Party insisted conflict within the Union could leave the UK facing disruption in the future. Asked whether Brussels should be left to do what the EU is going to do, Mr. Farage said, "No, I don't agree. I spent 20 years over there and I saw the undemocratic nature of the way this project is run. The fact that it benefits big, multinational businesses and damages all the small men and women trying to do their best. As history teaches us, when Europe is happy and settles, it makes our lives easier too. All I can see is conflict building up north to south, east to west within a European Union that, frankly, just wants to build this modern-day empire with an absence of democracy. So it does matter to us what happens." Despite his conflictual relationship with the bloc, Mr. Farage appeared upbeat about the conclusion of the Brexit trade negotiations between the UK and the EU on Thursday. Boris Johnson announced on his official Twitter that the deal is done after talks entered a final rush this week to avoid a no-deal scenario at the end of the transition period on December 31st. Mr. Farage continued, "I'm saying it's not perfect and I'm worried we're going to be too closely aligned to EU rules, and that's what EU bosses are saying, that we won't be able to step out of line without them not having the threat of imposing immediate tariffs. But look, that detail we'll discover in the next couple of days." What I did think was good news was when Barnier said the British had made no commitments on foreign policy or defense. That sounded like really quite good progress. I look at the big picture. I've been campaigning for us to leave for 30 years and this may not be perfect, but it's a very big day and a big step forward. Prime Minister Boris Johnson claimed victory after securing what he called the biggest trade deal yet with the European Union on Thursday, saying Britain had taken back control of its laws, borders, and fishing waters. "So I'm very pleased to tell you this afternoon that we have completed the biggest trade deal yet, worth £660 billion a year, a comprehensive Canada-style free trade deal between the UK and the EU," he told a news conference. British negotiator Lord Frost said the deal would let the UK thrive and succeed outside of the EU. Lord Frost said, "I'm very pleased and proud to have led a great UK team to secure today's excellent deal with the EU. Both sides worked tirelessly day after day in challenging conditions to get the biggest and broadest trade deal in the world, in record time. Thank you all who made it happen.